YouTube, my name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, The Teenage Movie Critic, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, everybody. I'm so excited to have you all back together again, and in today's video, we're doing another tier list today, and we're doing one based off of Henry Danger characters. So these are really just the main characters, our main line of heroes of the Henry Danger show, as well as Danger Force. Real quick, I'm gonna turn on the light. There we go. Much more light in here. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started doing this list. Alright, so first up, I'm not doing this in order of how the characters were all introduced. I'm just gonna go in order of how they placed it on the list. So first up, we have Chapa, which is one of our Danger Force members. And I'm gonna be honest, I think the way she was introduced was just so poorly, where she was introduced by being a person that was phoneless and that she lost her phone. Granted, I'd probably be her because my phone is attached to my hip 24/7, but at the same time, it's also like, this doesn't really feel like a type of plotline you should put in a TV show. And I think that's one of the things I hate about Henry Danger forming into Danger Force, in that all these plot lines just became very weird. The world just became a lot more stupid, and in some ways she is the cause of that because of that plot line. And in some ways it's kind of used for a good arc towards in Danger Force. And I think I have liked that she's able to use her force of anger for stuff like with lightning and stuff. I like the way she uses her powers. And besides that, there's just not really much else to her character. I would say she's C tier, because there are parts I enjoy her at. Some cool action scenes. She has good chemistry with the other characters. But I don't really feel like we've gotten to... She's never really had that great moment in this universe. Next we have Ray Manchester, Captain Man. And I would definitely say he's one of the best characters of the show. And of course, when he first started out, I really enjoyed him because he felt like an actual superhero, being loved by the community and doing all this. And when Kid Danger came into the mix, you saw that Swellview became a much better place as they were solving crimes, and you saw the fun they were having. But then once this series was once Henry Danger was coming to an end, you kind of saw him being a very babyish man, to where Kid Danger was basically saving him in situations. And it's like, he doesn't even really feel like a hero anymore. He feels like he's so emotionally driven. He's a big man-child. He once tried to blow up the man cave, in which he basically does. He's the cause of multiple bad things that happen. He gets into fights with old ladies. Like, there's plenty of things that this man is crazy about, and it's so crazy how he's still respected as a hero. I really hated the way that they've handled him in Danger Force, as well as the ending of the last seasons of Henry Danger, but I did love him in the first half. He was great, but that last half, it was great. It was really poorly written, but I will still put him in B because he is funny. Cooper Barnes still has the charm as Ray Manchester. He's still great. Next up, we have Charlotte, which is one of our new first normal friends from Henry's school that joins in the Team Danger. And besides all of us crushing on Riel Downs, Charlotte's great. She's great. I mean, I know that last comment I just said didn't really matter, because I don't know if anyone else is crushing on her, but, and I also don't know if those TikTok videos she has up there are still there, but if you want to check it out, you should, because those dances of her are fire. But, anyway, Charlotte, I think she's a pretty great character. I especially like that she somehow found out Henry's secret identity. Like, because she's smart, she was suspicious of it. But at the same time, and once she got involved in the group, she basically did really well, and she was a nice addition. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really crazy about the stuff that they did with her in the last couple seasons. Granted, I thought she looks great, and I like the way that she looks a lot older. But there's some stuff like her getting in dates with Jack Swagger. She got the type. I see. But overall, she's still a good character. She's never been one of my personal favorites, but she's a nice sidekick. So I'll put her in B. Next up we got, I think that's Bose. Yeah, Bose. He's always been a likable character ever since he was introduced in the last 4 episodes of Inner Danger. He's always been a delight to have on the screen. He was so funny, and the fact that we were going to get a whole... And when they announced that they're going to be making Danger Force, and the fact that we're getting a whole series with him, well, half of him, basically, I was actually kind of excited to see him again. And he actually is pretty charming. I would say he's definitely one of the better Danger Force characters, where he's just charming to see this innocent boy being hostage, but in a jokingly way. And then he earns powers. It's actually kind of cool. He earns, and in the way, he's still funny. He's still making jokes and stuff. And I especially liked the arc that he went through in Season 2. And especially since he was dating an alien too. That was, like, wild. Granted, I still don't know if I would put him, like, B or A. I'm gonna, it's a tricky one, though, because I really enjoy seeing him. I'll put him in B. I just really like the character. I just really enjoy seeing him on screen whenever he's with our cast. He's just really good. Henry Hart, Jace Norman, Kid Danger. Easily one of the top characters. Honestly, he's literally like Spider-Man in this show. Because he starts out as a kid that does not have any talents. And then he realizes his talents are to fight crime and get the job done. And that's exactly what this show's been all about. And that's what he does when he sacrifices himself as Kid Danger. And it's a great end to his character. Granted, I'm kind of annoyed that we keep seeing him throughout most of Danger Force. Like, I thought Henry Danger was supposed to close out his arc, that he wasn't supposed to show up. And he keeps showing up, and it's so annoying. But the way Jace Norman portrays this character is so fun, so funny. The way he gets involved in all the action, it's great. He's a top tier character. Next up, we have Jasper Dunlop, Henry Hart's best friend, as well as the second companion of Henry's friends in the Danger Crew. Me personally, I actually love Jasper. I think he's a top tier character. And me personally, I don't really think... Yeah, he has done a lot of funny and wild stuff in this series. Like, having Schwoz taking his blood. He's done a lot of stuff. But at the same time, I think he was used properly. Of being this best friend to Henry Hart, being this fanboy of Kid Danger, finds out that his best friend is Kid Danger, freaks out, and then when he joins the crew, he even gets more funny, and then he gets a fantastic arc where he gets to actually fight bad guys. Well, not technically the way he wanted to, he still gets to fight bad guys and save his friends. I love Jasper. He was used perfectly in this show. He's great. Next up, we got Mika and Miles, the next 2 Danger Force members, and I think they're fine. They're definitely on the better side. I would definitely say they're definitely better than Chapa. As to where I would rank them, though, I like Miles, and I like the swag that he has. I like that he had trouble teleporting, but then he figured it out. And then Mika, it's like, that's the thing, these characters are so complicated. It's because they're not simple and true, they're kind of weird characters. I don't know where to place them, though. I'm gonna put that in C tier and both in C tier. Because I enjoy them, don't get me wrong, their charisma is great. There's some scenes that I like, their comedy is really good. But there's just some things I'm not, like, I never really was attached to them. Like the scenes in the escape room were amazing. And then once Mika got her superpowers, like, it was cool. But it was never, like, the most appealing. And it's like they never really made it into a fully great arc. They also, like, obsessed with things. And they felt like natural kids. And I don't really know if that's the way I wanted it to go. But they're still fun characters. But that's all I have to say for that. Next up, we have Piper Hart, which is a character that came later in the Danger Force, in the Team Danger, in the later half of the series. But I still think throughout this entire series, she's a great character. To where she started out as this bratty little sister of Henry, who went crazy over her friends unfollowing her on social media, then became the president of the Man Fans, and then became this independent woman who basically started helping Captain Mannequin Danger. And just like Jasper, she had an amazing arc. She was used properly. And will we ever see her again in Danger Force? That is a question I do not know yet. But it would be awesome to see her. I would love to see her, so she's a top tier character. And finally, we have Schwoz. Schwoz is the GOAT. Besides all the girlfriends that he has stolen from Ray, as well as all the other stuff that he has done, and his sister that looks like a horse, he is a W. As soon as he's introduced, he has this charismatic personality, and you can also tell that he is a W man because he fixed the auto snacker, and he brought us the Nacho Tower, and he brought us the technological basketball sleeve that can shoot good. It is amazing the way that he can do this stuff. And he's also just really funny, and the way that Ray makes fun of his accent, it is just so hilarious. As to where I would put him, I'm actually going to put him in, he's the best character of the entire series. Schwoz is the best character of this series for me. So that is my ranking of all the Dangerverse characters. Let me know what are your favorite characters of the Dangerverse. Did you guys love my list? Do you agree with my list? Let's keep it simple down in the comments, because I don't know if you guys have different opinions on these characters like I do. And just let me know. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.